We're into September now, which means the summer's coming to an end, but looking on the bright side, it also means that the new theatre season is starting up. Lionel Bart's ever-popular musical, Oliver, is the latest production by York Stage Musicals. It's at the Grand Opera House in York this week, and yesterday I went along to one of their final rehearsals to meet the cast. So we're here in the auditorium of the Grand Opera House in York with some of the cast of York Stage Musical's production of Oliver. We've got James Fackrell, who plays Fagin.
Hello.
And we've got Matthews and Josh Benson, who both share the part of the Artful Dodger.
What? Okay.
James, you're quite a young actor to be playing the part of Fagin. Does that make it more of a challenge for you, to take on the physicality of the part and make him believably kind of old?
Definitely. Being 26, trying to play someone who's 67, 65, 67, yeah, is a massive challenge, but it makes the character all the more juicy for an actor.
I'm introducing you to Fagin. I better know who you are, me old trying to play it.
My name's Oliver Twist.
My name's Jack Dawkins. Better know me more intimate friends as the Artful Dodger.
Now, Ashley and Josh, the Artful Dodgers, what's it been like for you two to be kind of sharing this role?
Well, I'm used to it because last time, in May, I did the same part.
Well, playing Dodger for me is a dream come true, and to share the part as well, it's nice because you get to play sort of two parts in one show, if you like.
So on the nights when you're not playing Dodger then, you're in the chorus, you're doing all the dances with the other kids, is that right? And you actually said you played the part before, so whereabouts was that?
That was in Wakefield, and it was Wakefield Opera House, and yeah, I also shared the part as well then, as well.
So it's the second time in a year for you then. Did you come to York then especially to do this part?
Well, I actually live in Selby, so it's pretty near for me, but I remember my mum saying we want to get something nearer home this time. So a few days after I finished the previous production, I found this advertisement by my friend and said, "Oh, right, Mum, I want to do this now."
I mean, it's a fantastic part to play, isn't it, the Artful Dodger? Have you based him on anybody in particular?
Myself, probably. It's very, very typecast because I'm a bit of a, cheeky chappy and all that.
Are you really? I would never have guessed.
But yeah, I'm loving it. And when we went to the director's house to try the costume on, I walked down the path to show my mum, and she said I was smiling my head off, and I felt so sort of dodgery in it. I was like, oh my God, this is actually happening now, and it was really happy.
Who will light this wonderful morning? Such a star you never did see.
It's such a classic with such iconic roles. Iconic roles being, Fagin, Dodger, Oliver, Bumble, Nancy, Sykes. There are so many individual roles that have been so iconic over the years. Ron Moody, for instance, as Fagin, Oliver Reed, Bill Sykes. I think the directors have taken a risk casting some certain parts, but the risk has paid off because of the experience and the warmth of the cast. We really thrive off each other, and I think the production's definitely unique and individual. And I think any fans of York Stage Musicals productions that they've seen before, or anyone who loves Oliver really, will enjoy the show. And
do you think as well that with I Do Anything being on television last year and the whole sort of Oliver revival in London and Rowan Atkinson going into the role and Jodie Prenger, the People's Nancy, do you think that's kind of revived interest in the show as well?
Definitely. I think Oliver's a classic. It's a family classic, and I think because of Webber and McIntosh bringing it back, obviously in the show last year, the TV show last year, I think it's very much in the public eye. And I think if we can, which I'm sure we can, I think ours is just as good, or will be just as good. And I think it's definitely in the public eye, so people should come and see it.
Well, that was James Fackrell, who plays Fagin in York Stage Musical's production of Oliver, together with the two Artful Dodgers, Josh Benson from Elvington and Ashley Matthews from Selby. I love the adjective that Josh used there to describe how he felt in the costume. He felt dodgery. That's great. You can see Oliver at the Grand Opera House in York this week. It's on from Monday to Saturday nightly at 7:30, plus a Saturday matinee at 2:30. And don't forget, if you're involved in a production here in North Yorkshire, however large or small...